Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Just a little FYI before I actually start. I'm a little sick right now. I don't know, just a little stuffy, not really sick. But anyways, well, I'm once again gonna be showing you guys how you would trade US30 on US30 using support and resistance. Technically day trade actually. We are gonna be trading the week of March 7th, which is a Monday. Um, Anyways, so for now, I'm currently setting up my support and resistance. By the way, if you're new, like absolutely new to like what is support, what is resistance, and all that stuff, make sure you watch my previous video because I feel like I really explained it a little bit more. So watch my previous video and then come back and watch this one. So anyways, this is for March 7th. I'm currently setting up my support and resistance like I just said. So I just said something. I'm currently on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, I believe I am now done with my support and resistance. I am on the 1 hour time frame. It's easier for me to see my support and resistance levels on a higher time frame. So which is something I should really do. Get on a higher time frame first and then lower it. So boom, 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 boom. This was a good spot. Boom, boom. I would lower it to down here, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where it kind of like, because it does happen sometimes where it kind of like breaks out just for a little bit, but still no. Um, I like this level also because I see a lot of friction around here and here and around here too. So I really like this level. So yeah. And then down here, boom, boom. And this is one of those things where it kind of like wicks out. And then there was nothing else as low as this. This is the only, well, if I go further back, it's probably something out here. Okay, it's right here. So I still feel like I'm within, but regardless, I drew it up because it is like it is a zone on its own because there's a lot of trying to break free in this area. So I just drew that up as a zone too. So now I'm gonna push back down to my 15-minute time frame. Remember I thought that I had to sneeze. Okay, so the time currently would be Monday the 7th, 8:45 a.m. because I remember, I don't know if y'all remember. If you don't, oh, I don't know if y'all remember, but I like to start my day trading at 9 a.m. Monday. Well, 9 a.m. every day. I don't usually like day trade how I would show you how you could day trade, like just looking at the chart the whole day. I'm usually just in and out, but you know. So yeah. I'm on my 15-minute time frame now, just kind of making sure everything is okay and it's making sense. So far, I really like how everything looks. It looks pretty okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drop to my 5-minute time frame to spot my entries. So this is now a 5-minute time frame. This is 8:55. So what I see happening here, I have my ceiling and I have my floor. So wow, when you go lower to your time frame, it's really, you see how hard it is to actually see where your support and resistance is, because it looks like I was literally just out of the lines, but whatever. I'm pretty confident in what I did. Okay, this will be my top, this is my ceiling. So if I hit my top, I'm expecting, by the way, I had a whole explanation on everything in my previous video, like support, resistance, and all that. So if you haven't already, go check out that previous video and then come back and watch this one, and then go with me as the days go by. I'm probably gonna make this, well, probably gonna do this like every week. Yeah. So this is my top, this is my ceiling. What I want to see happen is either a really bullish kind of break out of this zone and try to, I don't know, go further up, or a really bearish candle. What do they say? Retesting the zone? Is that what they say? I don't know. Like I think it's retesting, but anyways, a really bearish candle that's neglecting the zone. Oh, that's a good one. Neglecting the zone and wanting to come back down, which then I would get in for a sell. So as we go, well, yeah. So as we go into this, I'm gonna further explain like little things that are happening. So now let's move on to the next candle and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so we have another bullish candle, but remember, I wanted to break out of this zone. I want to see us get out of this purple, either at the top or at the bottom. One of them got to give. So right now, I'm not seeking an entry within the purple. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's a really nice bearish candle. Definitely out of the purple. What would I do? What would I do? I don't know. I don't really like it. Not gonna lie, I don't really like the candle. But either way, even if I was planning to get in this candle, you know me, I always wait for retracement. I want to wait for a retracement to get back up to my zone area, or like the top, well, yeah, around this area or a little close to it. So it's definitely still close. It's definitely still around my area of where I would be getting in. So let me see and wait what the next candle does. It's 9 out of 10. It's always gonna retrace. Okay, interesting though. The candle in my previous video too, I was telling you guys you gotta know your candles. Get on. Let me see. Okay, the trading Bible. Yeah, I gotta go through this. Just look it up. It's literally free PDF. Get with your candles. So the candle that I just sent just now is, honestly, I think it's a doji candle. There's actually like 3 types of doji candlesticks, y'all. So there's this, and this. This is the one we just seen though. This is the doji candle we just saw. So doji candle pretty much tells you it's gonna be a reverse in the trend. It's gonna be a reverse from bullish to bearish. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm definitely selling. When I see a doji candle, I usually like to get in right where it's at. But if you're like me and you feel like, no, it's gonna retrace, you would set up a sell limit to maybe somewhere close to where your zone is. Not exactly on your zone, because sometimes like everybody draws those zones differently. So where I have drawn mine up, you might have drawn yours up differently. So it's not going to be that one specific area, it's around that area. So you don't want to be exactly on the line. So you maybe push down a little. Maybe you could have it right here. Let me make it a different color. But this is what I'm saying though. Okay, it's yellow. So right where the yellow is, that would pretty much be your buy limit. But like, I mean, look at where the candle just closed. It's pretty freaking close to where you would be setting up your buy limit anyway. So just go ahead and get in the trade for the sell, you know. Okay, so now join up your TP and stop loss. So I don't know why I say soar. I always do that. So stop loss. You want to make sure you're completely covered from this zone, because it still might kind of, whisk around this area. So you want to make sure your stop loss is enough to protect you from all the whisking and wigging will be done around this area. So currently my stop loss is 122. I'm gonna use dollars. I'm not gonna say pips. I'm gonna use dollars. So it's currently $122, right? That's if you have a lot size of 0.01. So I'm gonna make it 150. Oh, that was my TP. Oops, I just moved it. That was my TP right there. I'm like, wow, it didn't even move anything. 150. That's good. So we are definitely protected around this zone. I usually like to get a little bit more, but $150 is already like a lot of money, so I don't want to go beyond that. And then now to calculate your TP, so So what you would imagine would happen is you're gonna come all the way back down to your floor or around your floor. It is a zone. It's not, I mean, sorry. Now again, the way I draw my zone might be different from yours. So yours might be even a little bit lower or whatever. So don't have it exactly on the line. Just have it a little further up from where your zone is, where you drop your zone. So let me just calculate how many pips that is. So this is where I get in, and then I am predicting it will come as far down as this. I think this is pretty good. So that's $266. So those are 260. Let's do 260. 250. 260. All right. So I'm now in the trade for a sell because I'm thinking we're gonna obviously drop. I'm hoping it gets all the way back down to this level. So now let's see what happens. I feel like it's something I had to say, but I just don't quite remember. Anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, so that's on retracement. And by the way, I guess, well, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess if he did have a sell limit, it would have activated, but regardless, you're right there. You should have just got in the trade. See what happens next. Okay. Ooh, didn't hit TP yet. Okay, boom. Finally hit TP. That's $260. So we just made $260. Now what I'm hoping is gonna happen here, either we keep going down and break out of this zone for another sell, or we pretty much, what is it, retest the zone? Pretty much retest the zone and possibly come back up for a buy. Let's see what happens. I know I like to say it might be around that area, around your zone, but I don't know. It's a little too further up. I want it to come back down a little more. Like, you gotta at least test my zone and come back up. So no, I'm not buying it. Oh, okay. No. Nope. I'm not buying that one either. Why are we not playing around in my zone? Okay, see what happens. We might actually be buying. Nah, it's, yeah, definitely should come back further. Um, okay, if we break back up, we get it in for a buy. Okay, we need to break. Nope. Wow, okay. Never mind, we actually might be selling. Let me see. It's like it wants to sell, but it wants to buy. Just pause real quick. Come to think of it, looking back at this candle right here, this is technically looks like the opposite of this candle, where this one was obviously selling and this one would technically be buying. The only thing, well, yeah, this one was obviously selling, this one would technically be indicating a reversal trend or a buy trend. The only difference though, if you look, I had this candle that I was like, okay, we might be selling, but I needed like a little more, another confirmation of are we selling? And that's when I got the doji candle. But with this one, I don't even have anything remotely close to telling me, we might be buying. Like, we're flipping around and buying because the bearish candles are really freaking strong. And then the next, I mean, yeah, the bearish candle, and the next candle too tried to go up, but you see this long wick on the upside. It's like it's trying to push for the buy, but it can't really. So no. This is what I'm saying. I'm seeing a lot of wicks on the upsides, and then the red candles are like super freaking strong. Let's see what happens next. Wow. Okay, this is definitely the type of candle. Definitely the type of candle I actually wanted to see. This is a complete full bearish candle. So now what I want to do is I am gonna wait for a retracement and for it to get around here. and then I would get in. So once it retraces back to my yellow line, I would be in for the sell. Okay, okay. Boom, two candles. So now we are in from right here for the sell. Remember, I want my stop loss to completely protect me from my previous zone. So right now it's 100. So let's do 120. 120 stop loss. Okay, that's good enough. Definitely a good amount of protection. And then for my sell, I am gonna see where I drew up my last, whoa. My last zone is all the way down here. Whoa, that's a lot. So we could possibly be, selling, oh wow, all the way down to here. Guys, that is $600. That is $600. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna touch exactly there. So let's do 600. Yeah, let's do 600. Let's do 600. Wow, that is OD. Okay, now I'm gonna do 600, of course. Now, real quick. Oh, I literally put 600 instead of 6,000. Okay. So we are risking $120 to make $600. That's a lot. Now, what I do want to say is because the TP is so far down or so high, whichever you want to call it, I would get in this trade twice. My first trade, the first trade, I'm only going to target half of what I'm initially thinking. Okay, we are now in the trade twice, right? One is halfway and the other one is the full $600. So we are currently up $260. Let me see what happens next. Actually, let me just have this running on and just play it. Okay. Definitely selling. Oh, okay. Retrace. Okay. Let me pause this real quick. I just want to give it a little bit more room. Let's play it again. Okay. And hit play. Okay. Ooh, I thought we were finally out. No, we're getting okay, boom. So now we just hit TP1. We just made $300. So 300 plus 260, 560. We're now up 560. So we are still trying for $600, right? Because and I think we just might get it. Oh, boom. Hit TP. And whoa, it looks like it was gonna break again for a sell. Hit TP, so that's 600. Where are we at? 560 plus 6. I don't even know how much that is. Honestly, I'm not gonna calculate that in my head, but we're now up 1,000 and something. I know that for sure. Honestly, at this point, I personally would pull out of the market for the rest of the week, but I really wanna test this out for like an entire week, how that would go. So okay, boom. So now we're here. We are now in this zone. Let me just draw this up. This is now my zone down here and up here. So what I want to see happen right now is either we get another strong, is it bearish candle that comes all the way down and breaks this zone, or I see a bullish candle that breaks on the upside. Let's see. Looks like we're gonna get it. Okay, back to the candle. This candle, this doji candle telling me there's gonna be a reversal in the trend. Remember we were selling? Now it's telling me we're gonna be buying. Also, I like these really two strong bullish candles, but I still wanted to break out. So let's see. Okay, so there goes the doji kendo again, actually. Let me see. Okay. It's looking like a no. Okay, there goes another strong. I wanted to fully break out. There we go. There we go. So now I am gonna get in for my buy around, let's do here because this is where we hit TP. If it hits my yellow, I'm in for the buy. If it doesn't, ooh, didn't hit. Ooh. Oh, it didn't hit my yellow line. So this actually might have just left us. Wow, so close. But we might not have gotten into this trade. Oh, oh, it came back down for us. It came back down. Oh, I really thought it left us. Okay, all right, now let's hit play and see what happens. Okay. Ooh, that was really fast. So we hit our first TP, so now we're up $300 more. We're still in our second trade for $580. Yo, once you hit your first TP, you wanna like the next entry, you wanna have it your stop loss at entry, so it's like a risk-free trade and you're not losing anything. It'll just come here, wick you out, and that's it. So I was like, I know you're gonna go up. So I really didn't want it to wake me up because I knew it was gonna come back up. Okay, so we hit CP. Now we're up 580 and 300. Yes. We're up big money at this point. Definitely leave the market at this point, but I'm gonna keep going because I told you I want to do this like for a week. So it's still March 8th. Okay, so now we're up here, right? I either want to see another really strong bullish candle break the top of this or a bearish candle break at the bottom. And we're going to wait for that retracement and get it for the buy. Okay, I was like, oh, we'll be selling again. Oh, this is good. This is actually a really good candle. Not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna wait for it to come back and hit around here. And then I will get in for the buy. But looking back, I might have some problems around this area. So let me draw a yellow line just to show you guys what I mean. I'm gonna draw a yellow line here. Actually, let me change the color because that might be confusing y'all. It's still like a light pink, this area. So this is where I was looking at first if I should draw another resistance support because I'm looking at these points where the market tested that zone and went back down or went back up or whatever. I feel like I might have a bit of some friction when I get there. I feel like it might happen, but it should be fine. This is a really good looking candle. Let's see anyways. Okay. Technically, this is one of those candles, the doji candles, telling me it's gonna be reversal. I mean, I had my buy limit set up and it just activated on this candle. So what am I doing now? Okay, stop loss is like 140. I'll leave it right there. TP targeting, wait, 270. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. All right. We hit stop loss, but I just want to show you guys. Remember, I was telling y'all it might get icky or weird around this where I drew my pink line, and that's exactly what happened. It's definitely half of the body of the candle is out here, so that's why I'm gonna set up my sell limit. I'm gonna wait for the next candle to come up to this yellow line and then activate my trade. Ooh, ooh, okay, that didn't happen. Looks like this trade is gonna leave us. I'm gonna wait a couple more candles and see what happens. Okay, yeah, no, we're done. The trade is gone. Um, trade is gone. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna pause it. Hmm. Honestly, after the trade leaves you, technically you would have deleted your sell limit, but it looks like it really came back for us. But I'm not gonna try and like fake it, like, oh, we're technically in, because realistically speaking, I would have deleted that sell limit. So I'm honestly still not in this trade. Just gonna let it watch. I said let it watch. I'm just gonna let it go. Okay. We are now close to my floor. I'm gonna start looking for some new entries. Let's see what's happening. Hmm. Did it technically just leave us again? Wow. I guess it did. I was not even looking to get in because we wasn't even close to my zone at all. Okay. I hit pause. Okay. Um, I saw this happen. Technically, it's just the top of my zone, remember y'all? And we had this really strong bearish candle. So technically, I would have set up that sell limit up here where my yellow line is. And looking that the candle actually did hit my yellow line. So we actually are in the trade. It activated. Hmm. Come on, come on, come on. Let me pause it real quick and just move my. So it looks like we're just playing around in that zone that I drew up earlier. And honestly, it looks like this is actually going to take a while. Let's see how this moves. It's not looking too good, honestly. Did we hit stop loss? Oh no, we didn't. We're still we hit stop loss. So that was two L's. That was two L's, 120 and 120. What is that? 240? Just gonna want to see what the next candles do. What is this? I'm trying to see. Okay, we got out here, right? And right on the candle that we got out of, telling me that it's actually gonna be a really strong buy. And then looking at this candle, we broke out strong buy once again. Looking at this candle, strong buy once again. Boom, this candle, but it did not break past my zone. But the next candle again, a bullish candle, strong buy. We got so many signs that we're buying. I'm gonna hop in right where my yellow line is. Yeah. Hmm. Pause. We actually broke past this pink line. I don't know. At this point, I would be a little cautious with what's going on because I know that pink line, I might see a reversal or it might come back down. So I'm thinking maybe put your stop loss to entry and then see what happens from there. Make it a risk-free trade. technically we hit our entry. So, well, I hit my entry, so I'm not exactly in this trade anymore. Yeah, so this was definitely a level, and I should have drawn either take entry, take partial. I said take entry, take partial profit when it hits this around this pink line, or set your stop loss to entry, which I already did. Oh, back it up. Um, you definitely hit stop loss if you're still waiting on this trade, but that's why we have stop loss to entry, so it was a risk-free trade, or you took partials around this area. Now going back to this, I'm jacking a sell, y'all. Once again, strong bearish candle. I'm jacking a sell at my pink line. I mean my yellow line. How y'all feeling? I'm nervous. Okay, pause. Because at first I was like, wait, it actually didn't activate. We're not in this trade yet, but lucky us, this candle right here came all the way back to the top. And we are now officially in this trade. So let's see. Yeah, send that. I can see it's trying to buy. Nervous still. Yeesh. So close. Like I would literally be watching this trade. If this was real time, probably like oh my gosh, drop, 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 drop. Just one big drop. Just one more. Just let me get that first TP. Honestly, you gotta breathe. I was just about to say you could take partials around this area just because I don't know. Honestly, I would take partials. This thing getting scary. Actually, why is my TP on this one different? Did I do 150 or 140? Oh, 150. We are still in the trade, you guys. We are still strong in this trade because we know it's about to drop. Here we go. We hit TP1. We hit TP1. That's $300 back in our pockets. Now for the next. We're still selling here. I actually messed up. I don't think we're still in this trade, y'all. What happened? Remember, you guys, I told you once you hit TP, you should move your stop loss to entry. So technically, we were not in this trade anymore because it definitely hit entry. So technically, this was invalid. We didn't get that, but we sure did make $300. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today, guys. About to go sleep and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.